You ready?
Play with me on your hardwood bedroom floor, 'cause it's better for your back, and I want you to be comfortable. Stay with me and show me songs that break your heart, then play the ones that put it back together twice through. You don't have to be mine, I'm not yours, so we can just be me and you. You don't have to be mine, I'm not yours, so we can just be me and you.
So, how'd you sleep last night, kiddo?
Pretty good. I mean, I woke up 3 times in the middle of the night to pee, but I only threw up once this morning, so progress.
Oh, well, that's, good, I think.
It's a joke, Mr. Hunter.
Right, it's good.
Yeah, I actually threw up twice this morning.
You know, it's times like these I'm really happy I'm a guy.
Seriously, this whole pregnancy thing fucking sucks. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? You'll let your pregnant teenage student stay the night at your apartment, but you won't let her swear.
All right, that's fair.
Man, I love this damn coffee.
Can we just not abuse this power?
Sorry. Actually, I hate this coffee.
Why, what's wrong with it?
It's decaf, Mr. Hunter. That's what's wrong with it.
Oh, right.
How's the coffee, folks?
It's great, thank you.
You know, I always love seeing fathers and daughters going out and doing things together, especially once they've hit the teenage years. I have a son about your age, sweetheart, and I'm lucky if I can get him out of bed before noon, let alone to go out to breakfast with his old mom.
Actually, she's not my daughter, she's my student.
I get it.
Where do you go to school, sweetie? The university up on the hill?
John Adams, actually.
The high school? Just down the road?
Okay, wait, no, it's nothing like that. Okay, it's kind of like that. Yeah, she's my student, we're out to breakfast together, but we're not together.
I just moved into his apartment this weekend.
Really?
No!
Really?
Yeah.
And I'm pregnant.
Why?
She is?
Kinda, yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay, mostly, yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, no. She's kidding. It's not. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna have to leave a huge tip now.
I really don't think that's gonna change your opinion of the situation, Mr. Hunter.
That was not funny, by the way. Can you imagine what she's thinking of me right now?
And miss that conversation? Yeah, right.
Well, look, considering how poorly that went, can we please not tell anyone else about this?
When you say anyone, do you mean...
Yes, I mean not even Brittany.
I tell her everything, Mr. Hunter. I mean, I'm surprised she hasn't asked me about my last few missed periods. We synced up. It's a girl thing. Get over it.
Okay, well, as weird as that is, no, we can't even tell Brittany.
And you're not gonna tell anyone? Not even Mr. McBride?
That's gonna be a little difficult, but I think I can do it.
You two have a total bromance.
Bromance.
Yeah, it means you're bros, but closer, like a bro romance.
I know what it means. My generation invented the word. We had a whole reality show about it where a dude was trying to find a guy to have a bromance with.
Are you serious?
Early 2000s television, kid. Weird time.
What will people say?
What do you mean?
More people are gonna find out, Mr. Hunter. I mean, neither of us said anything and your wife still found out. And on top of that, I'm gonna start showing more soon. And I already look like hell. Not to mention, we live in like the smallest fucking town ever, and everyone talks about everyone else.
You know, you're really taking this whole swearing thing to your advantage.
I'm serious, Mr. Hunter.
I know. And I wish there was more I could tell you, but there's not much anyone could tell you in this situation, really.
I know.
But what I can tell you is that you're handling this way better than anyone could have ever imagined a kid your age to handle it.
Are you just saying that?
No, I'm serious. There was a whole reality show about it back in the day called 16 and Pregnant. It was horrible. I never missed an episode.
Early 2000s?
Early 2000s, I'm telling you, weird place. But look, the point is, that was a whole reality show about pregnant teenagers, and you're handling it way better than any of them did.
Really?
Really? Look, you haven't missed a single one of your doctor's appointments, you're taking all these vitamins and supplements, and look, you're even drinking decaf coffee.
Don't remind me.
The point is, you're doing your best, kid. That's all anyone can do. That's all any of us are doing. We're all just trying our best. And for the record, just because you don't think you're ready to be a mom now, doesn't mean you're never going to be. I think you're going to be a great mom one day, when you decide to be.
Really?
Look, you're basically a mom to half the kids in my class already anyway. Just look at Brittany.
Yeah, I claimed her on my taxes.
And it's not just her. They all look up to you. 24 kids in that class, and every single one of them comes to you for help when they need it. And it's not just because you get the best grades or anything like that. It's because you're unfailingly kind, and you're always willing to help. Now that kindness, that empathy, that's something no school or class is going to ever be able to teach you. Some people never develop those qualities, trust me. I've had parent-teacher conferences with those types of people.
Like my parents?
You know, I wasn't going to say it, but I'm glad you did. And look, for the record, I'm proud of what you're doing here.
Thanks, Mr. Hunter. Oh my god. Am I gonna be this emotional the whole fucking time?
Yeah, probably.
God fucking damn it.
Yeah, I think she still hates me.
She definitely still hates you.
Yeah?
When the spring shows,
Okay, I know this is kind of awkward, but Principal Feeney just thought I should go to counseling, and it wasn't my idea, you know.
Are you in love with my husband?
What?
It's a simple question.
No offense, Mrs. Hunter, but after what I walked into the other night, are you in love with your husband?
Okay, I guess I can see why he likes you so much.
If it makes you feel any better, he's the only one that seems to lately.
Kinda does, actually. But what do you mean?
My parents kicked me out. Basically, none of my friends will talk to me, and I walk around this school like I'm some kind of freak.
I'm sorry you have to go through that, Olivia. Truly.
Thanks.
So, you're pregnant. How far along are you?
Almost 12 weeks now.
Are you still getting morning sickness?
Every day.
Yeah, my mother used to swear by saltines and lemon, but it didn't work for me or my sister.
It'll pass soon, right? The morning sickness?
Sure, anything's possible. It's all right, honey. It will get better. Not the morning sickness. You're probably going to have that for a while, but the whole pregnancy thing in general.
Great.
Now about this thing with Michael.
Can I say something, Mrs. Hunter? You know Mr. Hunter way better than I do, and I know that. But even I know he would never do anything to step over the line of this whole student-teacher thing.
Yeah, I know. Look, does anyone else know that you spent the night at his apartment last night?
No, just us three, and he called Principal Feeney this morning to let him know, but I haven't told anyone else.
Good. Let's keep it that way. He won't admit this, and he doesn't listen to me when I try and tell him, but he's risking his career.
He is? What do you mean?
I mean, he's a young male teacher who just had his teenage female student spend the night at his apartment.
Well, yeah, but it's not like that. He only...
Olivia! No one is going to care about the details. There is a harsh truth about real life. Perception is reality, and you have to understand that.
That's kind of cynical.
No, that's just life, unfortunately.
I just wish this was all easier, you know?
Listen, I get it. Pregnancy is hard. It has been for every woman ever. When I was When I was pregnant, I had a degree, a job, and a husband. And pregnancy still kicked my ass. Every day. Until
What happened?
it just wasn't meant to be.
I'm so sorry, Mrs. Hunter. I had no idea.
But sometimes these things happen. There's no rhyme or reason to it. No grand plan. There's just you and how you deal with what the universe hands you.
Yeah. And I'm doing a great job of dealing with this.
I think you are.
Can I ask you a question, Mrs. Hunter?
Of course.
Is it still hard for you? Not being a mom when you should be?
Every day.
How did Mr. Hunter deal with it?
He didn't. Not really, anyway. He avoids it, numbs or drowns it. You know him in class. He's a kind, caring guy, always there for his students. He's like that out of school as well. He's just as sweet, just as emotional, if not more so. And he had a really tough time with it. He was so ready to be a dad. I know he seems fine now, but he's hurting. What I went through and I'm still going through, it was my journey and it hurts me every day. But he's still suffering. I see it every time I look at him and I wouldn't wish that pain on anyone.
Do you think adopting will help him?
I don't know. But I know he thinks it will. This might not be what you want to hear right now, but it needs to be said. I think you're both in a terrible place right now. And you're both looking for a way out. He would rather adopt your kid than come home to me and talk about his feelings. And you, well, you don't think you're ready to be a mom. You see this as your escape.
My escape?
And his.
So you don't think we should do this? You don't think Mr. Hunter...
I think that Mr. Hunter could adopt your baby and be a fantastic father. And I think you could move on and live your life exactly like you've always planned.
So you do think we should go through with the adoption?
Yeah, I guess I do. From what I can see and from what you have told me, I don't think you're ready to be a mom. And I don't think you even believe that you are. Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Hey, listen. You're young. You're just a kid. Of course you're not ready for something like this. You're doing your best, and I know it might not seem like it, but I am proud of you. This is no easy thing.
Thanks, Mrs. Hunter.
Now get out of here. The bell's about to ring, and you're going to have to use the bathroom before your next class.
Oh, no. I just went. I don't have to... Wait. Now I do. Stupid pregnancy.
Actually, can you leave that door open, please?
Trust me, you're gonna want it closed.
Never mind, Brittany. Before you say anything,
I know.
you know. You know what?
Everything? Don't I always?
What do you mean by everything?
Everything about you and Olivia.
All right, I get it.
And the baby.
I said I get it.
So it is true. Olivia's pregnant?
I'm not answering that.
And you are going to adopt the baby.
Also not answering that.
I can't believe she told you and didn't tell me. Like, I'm her best friend. What the fuck?
Language, Brittany.
Are you kidding me? Your pregnant student is living.
All right, fine.
So it is true.
I never said that.
But can we be real for a second about you and Olivia?
Look, I said I don't want to talk about this, all right? But if we were going to talk about it, what's up?
She really needs you right now. I know my best friend, Mr. Hunter, and she's not ready for this.
Yeah, well, she doesn't think she is either.
Wait, do you?
I don't really think that's my call to make, you know? Look, I don't know if there's ever a way to tell if someone's ready for something or not. All I know is that she's very unsure of herself right now.
Well, when do you think she's going to be ready?
I don't know, Britt.
Can I ask one more thing?
No.
Is she really living with you right now?
I said no, all right? And you, look, I gotta get going. I really need to,
Hey, Mr. Hunter, they canceled drama club today, so can I get a ride home with you? Oh, and I thought we could stop somewhere and pick up a set of real sheets for your pull-out couch. In case you ever have friends stay the night, just as general advice.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I knew it! And girl, I cannot believe you didn't tell me you were pregnant.
Oh my god, it's been killing me not to tell you, babe. You know, I'm actually surprised you didn't figure it out sooner, you know, because of
Our missed periods, yeah. You know, I actually thought it was kind of weird that we didn't sync up the last few months.
See? You know, I actually thought you figured it out last week when you told me that my boobs looked bigger.
I was just giving you a compliment. So you really are pregnant.
Really?
I know we've been talking about how much we want to be mothers someday. I mean, the plan is for our children to marry each other, regardless of gender, of course.
Of course.
You are going to be such a great mom someday, Liv, but I gotta be honest here, that...
I know, Britt, someday is not this September.
Good. Well, now that that's settled, I am behind you guys 100%.
Well, I think it'd be even more super cute if no one else knew about this, yeah?
Yes, please, Brittany.
Are you kidding me? Small town, smaller school. I was told all of this by like 3 different people in the hallway on the way here, one of whom I'm not even sure actually goes to this school.
Great.
Oh my god, look, can we just please not tell anyone else about this, all right? This is all super stressful. I feel like every time I turn around, there's gonna be another person walking through that door questioning my life choices. Don't do it, kid. Just don't. Now, Olivia, can we please just go?
Hey, buddy.
Of course.
Of course, what?
Nothing. What's up, Pete?
Oh, nothing. Just thought I'd come in, check on you, see what's all going on in here.
Oh, I was just staying and talking to Brittany and Olivia about their, research papers.
Yeah, I'm writing a research paper on Thomas Jefferson's slave wife, Sally Hemings, and I had a question on a couple of my sources.
Books.
Great job, kid.
So it's true, Michael? All of it?
Ooh, you called me Michael. You only say that when I'm in trouble.
I'm serious, Mike? Are you out of your flipping mind?
You know, Kristen asked me the same thing yesterday, and it's just as condescending when you say it.
So you're really pregnant? You're really adopting the baby? And you're...
Brittany.
I know what your name is. Why don't the two of you step outside? Mr. Hunter and I are going to be a bit. Olivia, did you not hear me?
Yeah, but, it's just that
It's just...
Mr. Hunter is kind of my ride.
Oh, God.
You're giving her rides to her house now?
Her house. Yeah, sure.
Oh my God.
Look, man, it's not what you think, all right?
You're letting her sleep at your apartment?
All right, it's a little bit of what you think, but...
Oh my God!
If it helps, I'm sleeping on the couch.
No, not really, no!
So now you try to help the situation.
I have so much to say, but I think I'll start with... Why? Either of you feel free to jump in at any moment!
Look, Pete, I think what you have to understand is that...
It's because I'm a fucking screw-up, Mr. McBride. Oh, Mr. Hunter lets me swear now.
It was a whole thing, just let it go.
Have you ever been a pregnant teenage girl, Mr. McBride? Let me tell you about it. It sucks. I throw up every morning. At least once, if not twice. I've already started to outgrow most of my clothes. My ass is so big that I can barely fit it on the toilet seat when I'm peeing 400 times a day. And that's just the physical stuff. Ever since everyone found out and the rumors started spreading, everyone looks at me like I'm some type of freak. Oh, look, there's Olivia, the dumb slut who got herself knocked up at a party. All my friends won't talk to me. My parents kicked me out of the house, and I literally had nowhere else to go until I asked Mr. Hunter for help. And I know, I'm putting him in a terrible position. Everyone has told me that. But I literally had nowhere else to go.
Damn, kid.
Right?
Well, as I was walking in here just now, I think I heard something about him helping you with a paper. And now I know that's exactly what's going on here. It's a very difficult paper for everyone involved. It's clear you can't handle this paper on your own, and seems like you're the best chance to help her with her paper.
Thank you, Mr. McBride.
And kid, I want you to know that if you need any other help with your paper, I'm here too. I can help with research or the bibliography or the title page. I don't know.
That metaphor started off so strong, man.
I tried. Come here. Good luck on your paper, kid.
That went better than expected. Mr. McBride was surprisingly cool.
Yeah, Pete's a great guy. I trust him with my life.
What we need to figure out now is who told Brittany and Mr. McBride in the first place. I mean, seriously, who the fuck?
Kid, please, language.
I'm sorry, whom the fuck? Alright, can we go home now? Still weird.
Still a little weird, yeah.
So let me tell you about the monster I've become. And now I'm breathing out fire from my lungs.
More coffee? Please, and keep it coming. You can fill his cup too. He should be here soon.
Of course, sweetheart.
Hey,
Hey,
I'm really glad you came, especially after the other night.
yeah, well, to be completely honest, I was sitting in my car for the last 10 minutes watching you drink 3 cups of coffee.
You did.
Yeah, I was trying to decide whether to come in or drive away.
I'm glad that you didn't.
I realized we both said things the other night that we probably regret.
Yeah, some more than others. I'm really sorry, Michael.
It's okay. A lot of those things needed to be said.
Yeah, well, they didn't really need to be yelled.
And in my case, they probably didn't need to be slurred, but here we are. Look, I was really happy to hear from you.
Okay, before things get too emotional, why don't we order some breakfast?
Oh my god, can we please? You know how much I love breakfast foods and diners. They're the best. Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right, folks, are you ready for some food?
Yeah, I'll have an egg white omelet with spinach and feta.
Of course. And for you, sir?
Oh, I'll just take some bacon and eggs, please. Scrambled, thank you.
Of course. I'm sorry. Do I know you from somewhere? You look awfully familiar.
Oh, me? No, I think I just have one of those faces.
Oh my god. I do know you.
Good to see you again, Joyce.
Mm-hmm. How's your,
She's fine. Everything's fine. This is my wife, who's an adult.
You know, normally, people shouldn't have to clarify that.
That's fair.
Uh-huh. Sweetheart, Do you know all about his situation?
She does.
I do.
Oh, honey.
You know, this doesn't really have to be that big of a deal.
Well, it kind of is a big deal.
Helping or hurting, Kristen. Helping or hurting.
But I'm going to be okay with it.
Oh, honey.
Have you ever been married?
Twice. One died, divorced the other one. The wrong one died. But I don't think I ever caught either one of them holding hands with pregnant teenagers.
Holding hands?
What is happening right now?
Men, am I right?
You got that right, sister.
This is it. This is my nightmare.
I'll go get that food started. I'll be right over here if you need anything.
So I take it you came here with Olivia after she moved in.
And Joyce was our waitress. Can imagine how well that went.
Apparently. What's on your mind, Mike?
The usual. I dreamt of her again last night. You know how fucked up that is?
How was she?
Great. She was 6 last night. Just started first grade. You and I were the lamest parents in the world, by the way, taking pictures of every little moment.
We are totally going to be those parents.
You know that's why I drank, right? Why I still drink sometimes? I dream of her every night. Our daughter that we never met. Every single night.
It's okay. I get it. It's hard for me too. You know, I've been reading every book, every article, anything I can get my hands on to help me understand our grief. It's mostly psychological bullshit, but there was this one passage that it really made sense. If a child loses a parent, they're an orphan. If a spouse loses their husband or wife, they're a widow or a widower. But there are no words for someone who loses a child. There's just nothing that can describe that pain.
Fuck.
Right?
Do your books say if it gets any easier with time?
They all seem to be in agreement that it doesn't.
Great.
But they also say that it's better if you have someone that you can commiserate with.
And you're willing to be the company to my misery? Again?
I thought you'd never ask.
I love you, Kristen. So much. And I'm sorry if I ever made it seem like I didn't.
I'm sorry too. And I mean, the whole kicking you out thing was probably taking it a little too far.
No, you were right to do it. I would have done the same thing.
Well, if you want to come back, I did have a key made.
You had an extra key made? Even though you had no idea how this breakfast was gonna go.
I had hope. You're gonna need more space soon anyway. I mean, you're gonna be a dad.
I know. How crazy is that?
Are you sure you still want to go through with this?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure.
Good. Because I talked to Olivia and I don't think she's ready for this. I mean, what kid her age would be?
Yeah, you're right. I just feel for her, you know? She's a good kid. She just got dealt a bad hand.
She's lucky to have you.
And I'm lucky to have you. Again. You know, it's like my grandfather always used to say, what's the sense of being Irish if you can't get lucky once in a while?
I miss that smile. It's been a while since I've seen it.
Me too.
It's gonna be good to get you home.
I don't mean to eavesdrop, folks, but it's a slow day at the diner. And oh my God, that was such an emotional, sweet conversation. I'm so glad I didn't call the cops on you when you were here last time. And believe me, I was close. I'll go get that food, folks.
And now you know why my breakfast with Olivia went so poorly.
She is so intrusive.
Sweet, but intrusive. You know, this is actually a little weird now. Do you mind if we just go?
Oh my god, can we please?
She doesn't know the impact she will make on her daughter 20 years down the road.
Alex, don't scream, don't scream. It's me. It's Olivia. It's your sister.
My God, Olivia! Where have you been? Mom's been so mad.
What color is that one vein in her neck that pops out when she's stressed? Blue?
Purple. So something bad happened.
Purple. Man, she really was mad. What happened when you guys got home?
Well, Mom and Dad brought me in the living room and Dad said, "Your sister has left the house, Alexandra." And then Mom was like, "But we love you and we want you to know that none of this is your fault."
You're getting really good at doing their voices. That's awesome. Did they say anything else?
Nothing. So you have to tell me everything. Are you okay? Where have you been? Are you some kind of secret government agent or something?
Shh. Yes.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
You butthead.
Speaking of being a butthead, isn't that my teddy bear that you're sleeping with?
No. Yes. Do you want him back?
No, you can keep him. He needs a good friend.
Are you in big trouble or something?
Kinda.
Tell me, please.
Alright. Come here, love.
I missed you so much, Olivia.
I've missed you too.
But I'm still mad at you for leaving me.
I know. Wait, are you wearing the necklace I gave you?
Yeah? Why?
What does it say on it?
I know what it says on it.
What does it say on it?
To the moon and back.
That's right. But I don't think I ever told you why I gave you that necklace or what it really means. I gave it to you for your birthday when you turned 6. Do you remember that? I did that because that's how old I was when you were born. I remember how excited I was when Mom and Dad told me that I was going to be a big sister. I carried around that teddy bear you're holding for months like it was a baby. And then I was the first person that you smiled at. Mom held you, Dad held you, but you didn't smile till the nurses let me hold you. And I've been enamored with you ever since. Enamored, look it up. It means I love you, Lex. I always have, and I always will. More than anything.
I love you too, Olivia. You still don't tell me why you're in trouble.
I know, love. Take a quick nap and I'll tell you when you wake up.
I'm gonna have a baby, Alex. You're gonna be an aunt. and you would have been a great aunt. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you're never gonna know it. Because I don't think I'm ready for all this. I wish I was. I wish I could be a mom like I've always wanted to be. And I could raise this baby, but I just don't think that I can. I'm just...
What the? Ow! Son of a... Britt? Olivia? What are you doing here?
This is my room. What are you doing here?
I thought you got kicked out.
Well, yeah, but I snuck in.
Oh, hey. Me too.
I was running out of clothes at Mr. Hunter's house, so I had to come grab some. And yes, I know that sentence was weird. Can you just... Okay?
Fine.
And you still haven't told me why you're here.
You're pregnant.
You're here because I'm pregnant?
Well, kinda, but I think you and I need to talk about this.
Look, Brittany, I'm sorry I didn't tell you. I really am, but...
No, not about that. I mean, yeah, I cried for a little while last night when I thought about you not telling me first, but I'm over it. Mostly. Listen, we need to talk about this thing with Mr. Hunter.
Oh, that. Well, I just don't think that I'm ready.
Oh, no, sweetie, that's what I'm saying. This is the best possible thing that could have happened, considering everything. I mean, what are you, like, 3 months along now?
Just about, yeah.
Exactly. Can you imagine if you kept this kid? I mean, don't get me wrong, you're gonna be a great mom someday, but, sweetie, that someday is not this fall when you're moving into college.
Yeah, you're probably right.
And isn't it perfect that Mr. Hunter is going to adopt the kid?
Mr. Hunter's been so great. He really has. I'm really lucky to have his help, especially considering how awful things have been with my parents.
Seriously, I cannot believe they kicked you out. Like, that's fucked up.
Yeah, but you know my parents.
Yeah, we've met. It's crazy, though. Out of the two of us, who would have thought you would get kicked out of the house before me?
What?
I mean, the smart money on that bet would have had to be on me.
You're starting to sound a little bit too happy about me getting kicked out.
You're right. I'm sorry. But seriously, you before me?
Brittany!
I'm sorry. You're right.
But I don't know, okay? Everything is just happening really fast. I just...
Just chill out. I think it's obvious that what you have going on with Mr. Hunter is perfect. Mr. Hunter can adopt the kid and everything can go back to normal.
Normal? In what fucking universe is this ever gonna be normal? Even if Mr. Hunter adopts it, I'm still always gonna be known as the girl who got pregnant in high school. Always the fuck up.
But you don't have to be the fuck up forever. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You have the choice. Mr. Hunter can adopt this kid and your life can go exactly as you planned. Olivia, don't just ignore me. Your plan with Mr. Hunter was perfect. What fucking changed?
You wanna know what fucking changed?
Olivia, I know you're pregnant.
Will you just shut up and just wait?
What the fuck? What the actual fuck?
Now do you see why I'm having such a hard time with everything?
That fucking thing kicked me.
Well, if it didn't, I was going to, so...
Fuck.
But none of that explains what you're doing here now.
What? You thought that I would hear you got kicked out and not come check in on Alex?
It's actually really sweet.
What can I say? I love the little rugrat.
Don't call me a rugrat.
Alex?
Yeah,
How long have you been awake?
the whole time. You said you're going to be a mommy, and then I heard Brittany fall on her butt.
Great.
Hey, Olivia.
Yeah, kid.
Is that why Mom and Dad are mad at you? Because you're having a baby?
Yeah. It is. They don't want me to be a mommy yet. They don't think I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I don't know, kid.
Well, I do.
What do you mean?
What is this?
It's the necklace I got you.
What does it say on it?
To the moon and back.
Olivia, if you love me to the moon and back, imagine what it's going to be like with your own daughter. What? I was just laying on your belly. It's a girl. Trust me, you're going to be such a good mommy.
I wish it were all that simple, kid. I really do.
Unfortunately, it's not.
I think it is.
Brittany and I need to get going. It's getting late, and Mom and Dad will be really mad if they catch us in here.
Wait! Can you stay until I fall asleep?
Of course.
You know what?
What?
I think I'd be an awesome aunt too. I love you, Olivia.
I love you too. To the moon and back.
So hey, what are we thinking for dinner? Pasta's boiling. I could make some red sauce. Ooh, I think I have some Alfredo sauce actually.
I think I want to keep the baby.
Oh. Yeah, I was thinking Alfredo sauce too.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Hunter.
It's okay, kid. Look, I told you from the beginning that I thought you were going to be a great mom someday. And if you think you're ready, then I know you are.
Thank you, Mr. Hunter. I'm gonna be like one of those teen moms on that awful TV show you watched.
Oh no, you'll be way better than all of them, trust me. You'll give even Lorelai Gilmore a run for her money.
Early 2000s television?
Okay, listen. Gilmore Girls is a show that transcends all time, and lucky for you, I have the entire show on DVD.
Isn't the whole thing streaming online?
Oh, you think we're gonna watch without the director's commentary?
Fantastic.
You go start up season 1 while I finish dinner and pour myself a glass of wine.
I hate not being able to drink because I'm pregnant.
Also underage.
Yeah, sure, and that too.
Are you expecting someone?
Or, I mean, well, yeah, sure. I guess, but not for a couple more months.
Brittany.
Alex?
Olivia! Mr. Hunter!
Brittany! Wait, I already said that. I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm her little sister.
Of course. Welcome to my home.
Wait, what are you guys doing here?
Yeah, what are you guys doing here?
Well, Alex here wanted to come visit her sister, and I knew you wouldn't mind, Mr. Hunter.
I do mind. I mind quite a bit.
Well, I also knew that once we got in the door, you wouldn't be able to say no to this face. Just like we practiced, kid.
Alright, fine. But now you're all watching Gilmore Girls with us, and you two are leaving right after we eat.
What are we having?
Bowtie pasta with Alfredo sauce.
Ew. Do you have any red sauce?
Just ignore her, Mr. Hunter. That's what I do.
Oh, for the love of God.
Okay, this one definitely isn't for me. The only people in the world who are still talking to me are currently in this room.
Hey, Mike.
Hey.
I was so happy with our conversation yesterday morning. I mean, I really feel like we got everything out in the open, and I'm so glad that we're like back together, or, you know, almost anyway. And I know that I really freaked out when I heard you had a student staying here, but we're past all that now. And, okay, what in the actual hell?
I've literally lost all control of my life.
Hey, Mrs. Hunter.
Do you remember when I said it was a mistake to have one student staying with you, and now there's 3?
In his defense, Alex isn't his student. He just met her tonight.
Doesn't make it any better.
Sorry. I tried.
You know what, Michael? I have so much that I want to say to you right now, but let's just start with...
What, are you expecting more students, or having a fucking field trip or something?
Look, I'm not opening it, okay? It never works out well for me when more people show up to, well, wherever I am.
You open the door. I'm going to go collect myself.
Hey, buddy! Listen, Kristen is on her way over here, and she's going to lay it all out there. I think this is the chance you need to really patch things up and make it right. Dude!
Look, I don't know, man. All right? It's not what it looks like, okay? There's just a lot going on right now. Can you please just go?
Just listen to me. Look, you and Kristen need each other and belong together more than anyone I know. So when she comes over here, I want you to look her in her eyes and say, "Hey, Kristen, you got over here really fast. This isn't what it looks like."
She knows we've been over it.
Seriously? How long has she been here?
Long enough to already be frustrated with him.
Hey, it's just like the good old days.
Hey, Mr.
Hunter.
Yeah, Mr. Hunter. Can I tell you something?
Sure, kid.
I think Olivia would be a good mom.
I think so too, kid.
Well, someday, yeah, sure, but for now, let's not make any rash decisions. I think what you two have worked out here is what's best for everyone.
It's a decision, but
I don't know if it's the best one. Considering everybody who's involved and how important this is, I think we should all sit down and have this discussion together.
I don't think we need to discuss anything. I'm pretty sure a decision has already been made, and no offense, but none of you get a vote in the matter.
That's not fair, Mr. Hunter. We're all involved in this now, not just you. Why do you get to make all the decisions?
Brittany, not the time.
Yeah, kid, sit down. Please?
You can't keep avoiding the subject, Mike. You need to.
I'm not avoiding anything. All I'm saying is...
We get what you're saying, buddy. We're just trying to get you to see there are things you need to consider before making a decision like this.
Yeah, Mr. McBride, have you even thought
Brittany, this is
about
not
this?
about you. Now sit down.
Then, Mike, who is it about?
Kristen, come on. We can't do this
Oh,
anymore.
well,
This is
this
getting
is
to be
getting
too much.
again.
Look, everybody's judging. Everybody's arguing. This is not your decision.
Oh,
This is
you
not
have
your
to
decision,
tell
baby.
me.
That's
Right,
right.
Not me. I did not have a
Can
valid
you all just
decision.
shut
It's
up?
just my best.
I'm right here, you know, and I'm perfectly capable of making my own decisions. You're all standing there talking about me. You know, the girl who's actually pregnant, like I'm not right fucking here. This is my life, and I'm grateful to have so many people that care about me as much as you all do. But, and don't take this the wrong way, shut up. I'm keeping the baby, and I made that decision myself. The only one who should make that decision. And no, this isn't me asking for your opinion on the matter. I've made up my mind, and I already told Mr. Hunter. And I'm still gonna live here when I go to Dartmouth in the fall. I'm gonna commute. As long as that's still okay.
Of course, Liv.
Thank you. Now, can you please all just go home? I can't even begin to explain to you all how tired I am. I'll see you soon, Alex, alright? Whether or not Mom and Dad want me to.
I love you, Olivia.
I love you too, sweetheart. To the moon and back.
So, considering you're pregnant and they wouldn't fit you anyways, I was just wondering if I could...
Yes, you can keep my jeans.
Sweet.
Thank you, Brittany. You're the best friend anyone could ask for.
It's me and you, Liv, till the end of the line.
That was pretty crazy, right? Right, well, I better get going too. And don't think I didn't notice this whole thing. I'm crying tears of joy inside my head right now. I love you guys. I'm really glad you're back together. And hey, kid, good luck on your paper.
I'm gonna go get cleaned up and get ready for bed. Good night, Mrs. Hunter.
Good night, Olivia. You know, this place really is too small.
No, in a strange way, I'm gonna miss it a little bit.
Get some sleep. We've got a lot to talk about tomorrow. Hey, are you ready to go?
Hey, yeah, in a minute. We're still stopping by the apartment, right?
Yes, and then we're going home.
Right, yeah.
What? Oh, come on, you cannot expect me to live in that tiny apartment of yours.
Why does everybody say my apartment is tiny? I think it's comfortable.
You could trip and fall in your kitchen and land in your bedroom.
I think that's more of a convenience than anything else. And look, I like my apartment.
And you're worried about Olivia.
Well, she doesn't exactly have anywhere else to go.
You know, our house, the one we own, has a lot more space than your tiny apartment. Comfortable apartment.
Wait, what are you saying?
I think that's exactly what I'm saying.
Like, our house.
In our house.
And you'd be okay with that?
Look, I know when we bought that huge fucking house, we were expecting to fill it up pretty quickly. And then it happened. And look, we can't kid ourselves. We're still gonna feel that same sense of emptiness and loss when you move back in now. So why not help out someone who really needs it? Someone that you Someone that we love.
Kristen, I don't even know what to say.
But I swear to God, if you fucking sleep with her, I will chop it the fuck.
Oh my God, no. You know that I would never.
I know. It's just something I have to say as your wife.
My wife.
You got that right.
Thank you. Kristen, I missed you terribly.
I missed you too, Mike.
You know, when I was living alone at the apartment and we weren't talking, I never imagined not getting back together with you. Does that make sense?
Kinda.
Like, I realized it the other day after we talked. I don't think there's a road in my life that wouldn't lead me back to you.
I know, it's like there's a billion people in the world, and somehow I found you, and I know that I'll always find you.
Careful. You're starting to sound like one of those hopeless romantics. I know how much you hate those.
Yeah, well, there's one that I kind of like.
So, this is our life now.
If this is our life, it's our life, but at least we're doing it together.
No one I'd rather do it with.
Am I interrupting something?
Yeah, but that's okay. I'm going to be seeing him a lot more often now. I'll see you at home, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You too, right?
What's she talking about? See you at home. Is she visiting the apartment again tonight?
Not exactly, no. I'm actually moving out of the apartment.
Oh. When's the...
Friday. Last day to move out is Friday. It's just, you know, Kristen and I are doing a lot better now, and I'm gonna move back into the house.
Yeah, of course. I think it's great that you and Mrs. Hunter are back together and happy. You deserve it, Mr. Hunter.
Thanks, Liv.
I'll get my stuff out soon. I don't know if I can do it today, but I can probably do it by
Oh, shit!
Did you just swear? I think that's the first time you've ever sworn.
I don't think I told you that you're coming with us, did I?
No, seriously, I don't think you've ever... Wait, what?
We want you to move in with us, Olivia. If you want to, of course. Now, look, I talked it over with Kristen, and we're gonna make up the guest room for you. We still have a crib and all this baby stuff. You can have it. I take it that's a yes.
Well, yeah, but it's not like I have any other options on where to live, so...
This is true.
I mean, I guess I could have auditioned for that teen mom show you're always talking about.
Yeah, well, that's been over for years, so...
No, I heard they're reviving it. They're actually making a new season.
They're what? I mean, yeah, that's cool, I guess.
You're gonna watch every episode, aren't you?
I'm gonna watch every minute of every episode.
Of course. Why did you offer to help me like you did? I mean, it's only been a couple of weeks, but it feels like forever. You risked your entire career to help me.
Oh, look, I don't know about my career.
Mrs. Hunter already told me. And I think you knew it too.
Yeah, it wasn't the smartest decision I've ever made career-wise, no. But, I'd make the decision every time. Even if it did mean Mrs. Hunter was gonna yell at me.
So why did you help me? And why are you still helping me now?
Well, I'm a Catholic. We have a soft spot for hopeless causes. You're a good kid, Olivia. You were just dealt a bad hand. You deserve some help. Look, I really do like you, Liv. You're a great student. And you're a good friend.
I don't think I'll ever be able to thank you enough, Mr. Hunter. You're the only person who never gave up on me. Not once.
Never will, kid. So what was that about auditioning for 16 and Pregnant?
Mr. Hunter.
I'm kidding. Mostly.
Well, I knew you'd like this song. Heard something like it 100 times. Still, I couldn't help like we've done it 100 times. Still I couldn't help